When you start to assemble the entire back wall, start with the uppermost section of the wall. That means the topmost horizontal rails. So you're going to start with this vertical member and that horizontal rail, and then lock that joint together, and then lock that joint together, lock that joint together, lock that joint together, and finally lock that joint together. To lock the framework together, generally the horizontal rails lock to the vertical rails. So the horizontal rail will have a tongue right there in the end that mates into the track of the adjoining rail. And then you want to use your key and turn clockwise to lock it in the track. Now you're going to want to start to insert your panels which go across the top of the back wall. That's the Kraft panel. So grab the Kraft panel with the upper corner joint locked together, insert the panel into the track of the framework. And then you can take this section.
Lock this too.
Yep. And lock it onto the section you've inserted the panel into. Now you're going to do the same thing 4 more times along the back wall. We've got the wall standing upright now. We've actually lifted the horizontal members and the red header so it's vertical and upside down. That's going to help us install the jersey graphic panels. So here we go. We're going to engage one edge of the graphic panel into the existing track. It actually helps to lift it up a bit. And then engage the opposite side track so it snaps in. Once all the jersey panels have been installed, you can lock them in by installing the next horizontal rail. When that is all finished, you want to lower the wall again so you can install the final rail at the very bottom. With the whole back wall together, you can start assembling the sides by locking these 2 rails onto the outside post. at both sides. It's handy when you upright the wall to also install the final upright even before you stand the wall up. Now with the wall fully upright, it's time to insert the side panels and each left and right sides, the same way you did the jersey panels, engaging the left and right track and then dropping it into the bottom track of the framework. Then securing the very top frame member, locking that in place across the top. Next step is to pick up the assembled header and dry fit it into place. And while one fella holds one end, the other end can be locked in place. And then likewise, locking the final end in. Be sure the locks are fully engaged on this header panel and there are no gaps whatsoever at the joint. It's closed tightly right there. If there's a gap there, it's not closed tightly and it risks falling down, of course. Final step is to install the red fins. They lock into the top portion of the rail. Again, the tongue fits into the track. Use the key to lock the bar in place, turning clockwise, and all is done. The bench tops, the red bench tops, simply Velcro right onto the top edge of the black base. Like so.